It did indeed snow, and it's still coming down this morning. So good morning. It is Tuesday morning, and as expected, American Heritage Girls and Trail Life are canceled for tonight. So we have nothing on our agenda today, other than at some point I need to get Alice home again. She's at her friend's house. She stayed the night last night, remember? So we need to get her home today at some point. Will this morning was supposed to go to his local plant to do his CDL training, because it's just, right now they're doing computer training. But his boss called him this morning, and they had a call-in of someone who usually works the store, well, who was working the stores while Will was off, and they weren't able to make it, so they asked Will to come in instead to work his stores. So he's not even doing his CDL training today, he's actually doing his merchandising at his stores. So he's kind of frustrated, but at least it gives him more hours today. But he then still needs to make up all of the computer training that he needs to do. So he might be having a long day, because he said everything that could go wrong is going wrong, unfortunately. So that's no fun for him, but at least he'll probably be able to make up some extra hours today and get some overtime. I am just sitting down to revamp the meal plan a little bit and get the grocery and revamp the grocery list in my Walmart cart. I don't think our trash ran this morning yet, and I don't know if it's going to with the snow. I'm looking at the neighbor's garbage. I can tell theirs hasn't been emptied. I couldn't tell if ours had been emptied or not when I looked out, but theirs definitely has not been emptied because the lid is off and I can see it. So our trash is not run today, so that's fun too. I am going to get dinner prepped in the crock pot, so I am just winging a recipe. I have a bottle or a jar of pesto that's been sitting in the pantry that I just need to use up. So I'm going to make a sauce out of Alfredo and pesto. Pour it over probably 2 of these chicken breasts in the crock pot and let that cook. And then later, once it's time to serve, I'll shred the chicken, cook up some pasta, mix it all together, and have Alfredo, pesto, pasta, chicken pasta. Yeah. So it doesn't look pretty, but it sure smells good. So I'm gonna put that on low for probably, it's only noon right now, so probably the next 4 hours. So, well, I'll put it on high. And then once we're about to eat, I will go ahead and cook the pasta up separately, throw it in, mix it all together, and add some Parmesan cheese and call it a day. I am having my usual afternoon peanut butter toast on the Better Goods keto bread from Walmart. And this will hold me over, hopefully, until lunchtime. It's very high in fiber, and you get a little bit of protein from the peanut butter. Does anybody else watch Steel Magnolias on Netflix? This season, season 4, is such a tearjerker. It's gotten me multiple times today. So I just want to see if I was the only one. Some of you have said that you enjoy the water reminders, while others have said the amount of ice that I use is making you cold. So even though it's winter, I still like my water ice cold. I don't like drinking it at room temperature. So I put lots of ice in. I don't know what to tell you. And while I was in the kitchen refilling my water, Jackson came out and requested a bagel with cream cheese. So that's what he's having for lunch. The crock pot is going nicely. I could probably turn that down to low. I should have just left it on low this morning. But yeah, it smells delicious. And we've got the gas heater going today because it's like 30s outside and snow. So this has helped keeping it warm in here. So I shredded up the chicken, threw in a bag of shredded Parmesan cheese, and all of that is mixing with the sauce in the crock pot. So all I have to do now is cook noodles when we're ready to have dinner tonight. So that's taken care of. I talked to Alice. I asked her what time she wanted me to pick up. She said 8 p.m. Well, first she said she wanted to stay the night again, and I said I really highly doubt they're going to have another snow day tomorrow because everything's supposed to turn to rain. So I was like, I don't think you're going to be able to stay the night again. So then she was like, pick me up at 8, and I was like, it'll be dark at that point and everything's going to be starting to freeze. So I don't really feel like driving that late. So I don't know what time I'm picking her up. It's currently just after 3. Oh, 3:37. Time has flown by the last hour. Jackson took a shower. He's in his room hanging out, and Will is still at work. I don't know. He should probably be home in the next hour or so, I would assume. And then I can get dinner finished, and everyone can eat as they want. And then I'll go get Alice at some point, early evening, I think. Alright, so I just made myself, well, first I made Jackson some waffles because he wanted waffles. 4 waffles, because he's a growing boy. He's 13 and eats like crazy. I just made iced coffee. I use the Cafe Bustelo. Let me see if I can, there we go. I wasn't looking through the camera properly. And this Better Good Salted Toffee Dairy Creamer. It's really, really good. It's from Walmart. I recommend you try it if you like salted toffee or salted caramel. It's delicious. Got the chicken and sauce in here. Will is still not out of work, so I'm not going to make the pasta yet. But once he's on his way home, I'll start boiling water for pasta. That way he can have a hot dinner. It's 4:45 right now. I'm also still listening to Beartown by Frederick Bachman. I'm 80% through, so I'll probably finish that today. If not today, then definitely tomorrow. I'm enjoying it and really looking forward to seeing how it ends. There's some tension and suspense kind of happening with an incident in the book, and I'm curious to see how it ends. So I finished Beartown. I gave it a 4-star rating out of 5. Would I recommend it? Sure. Yeah, I gave it 4 stars.
A resounding.
Well, it wasn't a 5-star, but it was a 4-star, which means I would recommend it. I don't know if I'm going to read there's 2 more in the series. I don't know if I'm going to continue the series. I might come back to it after switching to something else, though. Next, I'm going to start Out of the Woods by Hannah Bonham Young. I have read or listened to all of her other books and really enjoyed them. I just like her writing style. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a start and go clean the kitchen up from dinner. Got the kids doing chores. Alice is home from Allie's house. She's eating the last cookie bar so I can finally make a new dessert. The chocolate chip cheesecake cookie bars were not as popular as I thought they were going to be. I've kind of had to force them to finish them. Alright, I've got 2 candles. I've got Ocean Mist or Kitchen Spice. Which do we think I should burn next?
5781.
Jackson. No, should I burn Kitchen Spice, which is cinnamon and 5 spice? Or Ocean Mist, which is white sand and sea salt candle?
Sea salt.
Sea salt? Okay.
Just come back.
So we're going to burn the Ocean Mist one upon Jackson's request. Like I was saying about the dessert bars though, the chocolate chip cheesecake bars were not as popular amongst the family as I thought they would be. Maybe it's just because I love cheesecake, so I thought they would be well loved.
I liked it.
Why did I have to basically force them down everybody's gullets?
I get home and then I eat and then you like shove the stuff on me.
Exactly. I have to force them on you.
I
Anyway,
enjoyed it. I thought it was good.
I will be making a different dessert probably tomorrow or the next. Well, actually, I might not make it until Friday. I was gonna make, because it's Valentine's Day, strawberry cake mix cookies. So those will probably fly a lot quicker. The kids, Will claims to have liked them. I feel like no one reached for them on their own. I literally had to be like, would you like one of these every time to get rid of them?
Also doesn't help that they had to live in the fridge.
Because you don't know where the fridge is.
I'm just saying, when they're out on the counter, stuff gets eaten faster.
Anyway. So the cookies will probably fly out of here. But I'm going to close this out for the night. Thanks for coming along on kind of a boring, relaxed day.
Nothing catastrophic happened, I'll take it.
So I'm going to close this out. Drop a comment, share some love, and until tomorrow, we'll see you then. Bye.